her silence with shyness. They convince themselves that if they just wait long enough or try hard enough, she'll eventually come around. But love doesn't work like that. Interest doesn't need decoding. And the longer you cling to someone who isn't interested, the more you betray yourself. Every second spent chasing her is a second stolen from your self-respect. That's why it's critical to recognize the signs early, so you can protect your energy, reclaim your dignity, and make space for a woman who truly values you. So let's break it down. If she isn't interested, you'll spot these 5 signs right away. They are clear, undeniable, and once you see them, you'll never have to second guess again. Sign 1. Her energy feels cold and distant. Energy never lies. A woman can say she's busy, she can say she cares, she can say she just has a lot going on. But no matter what words come out of her mouth, her energy will always tell the truth. And if her energy feels cold, detached, or indifferent, you already have your answer. When a woman is interested, her presence feels warm. She makes you feel welcomed, valued, and seen. You can sense her enthusiasm when she talks to you. She remembers the little things you tell her. She pays attention to your life. You don't have to beg for her focus. It flows naturally because she genuinely wants to connect with you. But when she isn't interested, all of that disappears. Her replies are short, her tone is flat, and her attention is scattered. She no longer engages with what you share. She may still respond to you out of politeness, but the warmth is gone. And you feel it. You feel like you're the only one trying to keep the energy alive. Contrast. Real interest is alive. It has presence and warmth. Disinterest is lifeless. It feels empty and forced. The mistake men make is pretending not to notice the difference. They tell themselves she's just tired, just distracted, just busy. But deep down, they know the energy has shifted. Advice. Don't ignore what you feel. Don't explain away her distance. A man who values himself pays attention to energy more than words. If her presence feels cold, if her energy leaves you drained instead of uplifted, step back. You don't need to fight for warmth that isn't there. Protect your peace. Sign 2. She never initiates. One of the clearest signs of interest is initiative. When a woman genuinely values you, she doesn't just respond, she reaches out. She texts first. She asks how your day went. She shares something that reminded her of you. She suggests plans. And here's the key. She does it because she wants to, not because she feels obligated. Initiation is intention. It's effort in motion. It's her way of saying, you matter to me and I want you in my world. When a woman truly cares, she won't let you carry the entire weight of the connection. She'll meet you halfway, sometimes even more. But when she isn't interested, all the effort comes from you. You're the one sending the first message, planning the meetups, keeping the connection alive. If you stop reaching out, the communication fades or dies completely. That's not partnership. That's one-sided pursuit. And the more you chase, the more you deplete your own self-worth. Contrast. An interested woman makes space for you. She remembers you, even when life is busy. A disinterested woman only responds when it's convenient, and she never initiates. Without your effort, there would be silence. Example. Think about the last few weeks. Who started the majority of the conversations? Was it always you? Did she ever surprise you with a thoughtful message or ask to see you without prompting? If the answer is no, the truth is already in front of you. Advice: stop overextending. If you're always the one taking the first step, pull back and observe what happens. If she cares, she'll reach out. If she doesn't, the silence will speak louder than words. Value yourself enough to allow her actions to reveal her true intentions. Remember, chasing is not love. It's self-abandonment. Sign 3. Inconsistency in her behavior. Consistency is love in action. When a woman is genuinely invested, her effort remains steady. She doesn't disappear for days and then come back as if nothing happened. She doesn't treat you like a priority one day and an afterthought the next. Real interest doesn't waver. It's present, reliable, and clear. But inconsistency is one of the loudest red flags of disinterest. One day she's warm, affectionate, and engaged, and the next she's distant, distracted, or completely unavailable. She texts back instantly on Monday, but leaves you on red until Thursday. This hot and cold pattern isn't passion, it's confusion, and confusion drains your peace. The trap many men fall into is mistaking inconsistency for mystery. They think she's testing them, or that the mixed signals mean she's hard to get. But let me be brutally honest with you. Inconsistency is not a test, it's a message. And the message is, you're not my priority. Contrast, an interested woo. Man doesn't make you wonder where you stand. She shows up with steady energy. A disinterested woman keeps you guessing, dangling just enough attention to keep you hooked, but never enough to build something real. Advice. Stop romanticizing inconsistency. Don't cling to the good days while ignoring the bad ones. That emotional roller coaster isn't love. It's a warning sign. If her presence makes you anxious instead of secure, if you're constantly asking yourself why her tone changed overnight, the answer is simple. She's not fully invested. Consistency equals clarity. Inconsistency equals rejection. Don't settle for someone who treats you like an option. You deserve steady effort, not unpredictable attention. Sign 4. She cancels, avoids, or makes excuses. Time is the greatest proof of priority. No matter how busy someone is, they make time for the people they value. When a woman is truly interested, she won't constantly cancel, reschedule, or avoid spending time with you. She'll want to be around you. She'll look forward to your presence. She'll even rearrange her day if necessary, because being with you matters to her. But when she isn't interested, her actions reveal it through avoidance. She suddenly becomes too busy. She cancels plans at the last minute. She gives vague responses when you suggest meeting up. We'll see. Maybe. I'll let you know. Her words never turn into action because, in truth, she doesn't value your presence enough to prioritize it. Contrast. A woman who values you looks for reasons to spend time with you. Even small moments matter. A woman who doesn't care looks for excuses to avoid being around you. She treats your time as disposable. Example. If she's always busy but somehow finds time for friends, parties, or scrolling on her phone for hours, you already know the truth. You're not a priority, you're just an option she keeps around, for convenience. Advice. Stop accepting excuses as effort. Respect your time. If she's repeatedly canceling or dodging quality time, don't chase her for it. Pull back. A woman who truly values you will meet you halfway no matter how packed her schedule is. The one who doesn't, she'll keep you waiting until you finally realize she never intended to show up. The way someone treats your time is the way they treat your worth. Don't ignore it. Sign 5. She shows no respect for your effort. Love without respect is manipulation. You can't build a genuine connection if your presence, your time, and your feelings aren't valued. A woman who is genuinely interested will acknowledge your effort. She'll appreciate when you plan something thoughtful, when you check in, when you show care. She won't take it for granted. She'll mirror it. But a woman who isn't interested will do the opposite. She'll ignore your effort. She'll brush off your gestures. She'll cancel without apology, respond half-heartedly, or give you the bare minimum while expecting you to keep giving more. She'll treat your availability as guaranteed, not as a privilege. Contrast. An interested woman respects your presence. She appreciates the small things and gives back in her own way. A disinterested woman acts like your effort is invisible. She uses your kindness but doesn't reciprocate. Advice: respect starts with you. If you keep giving without boundaries, you teach her that it's okay to devalue you. But the moment you set standards, the moment you walk away from disrespect, you reclaim your power. Self-respect is the foundation of every strong man. Don't let your need for love blind you to a lack of respect. If she doesn't respect your time, your effort, or your presence, it's not love, it's convenience, and you deserve more than that. The truth about self-respect and genuine connection. Here's the reality. Love should never feel like guessing. Interest should never feel like pulling teeth. If you constantly have to decode her behavior, if you're always wondering whether she cares or not, that's your answer. Because when a woman truly values you, there is no confusion. Her actions make it obvious. She shows up, she makes effort, she respects you, she wants you in her life. But when she doesn't, you'll feel it in the silence, the excuses, the inconsistency, the lack of initiation, the absence of respect. And the hardest part is this. Sometimes it's not that you're unworthy, it's just that she isn't the one meant to see your worth. And that's okay. Men make this mistake all the time. They cling to someone who shows all the signs of disinterest, hoping one day she'll change. They hold on to potential instead of reality. They think if they just do more, wait longer, or prove harder, she'll finally see their value. But here's the truth. If she doesn't see your worth now, she won't see it later. And every second you waste waiting for her approval is a second stolen from the woman who would value you instantly. Your peace matters more than her attention. Your respect for yourself matters more than forcing her to respect you. Your future deserves a partner who chooses you without hesitation, not someone who leaves you questioning your place in her life. So the next time you spot these signs, her lack of time, her lack of initiation, her inconsistency, her avoidance, her disrespect, don't explain them away. Don't make excuses for her. Don't lower your worth for someone unwilling to meet it. Instead, walk away with dignity, because walking away from the wrong woman is what leads you closer to the right one. Final empowering reminder. A man's true strength is not in chasing, but in choosing wisely. It's not in convincing, but in knowing. It's not in forcing, but in aligning with someone who values his presence. You were not made to beg for love. You were not born to prove your worth. You were created to live in peace, power, and purpose, with someone who sees your light without you having to dim yourself for it. So let this be clear. If she isn't interested, you'll spot it right away. And when you do, don't take it as rejection. Take it as redirection. Redirection toward your growth, your peace, and toward the woman who will meet you with the same love you are ready to give. Because the moment you stop chasing the wrong one, you make space for the right one to find you. One of the clearest signs of disinterest is when her appreciation only shows up in your absence. While you're there, giving your time, your energy, your presence, she barely acknowledges it. But the moment you pull back, the moment you stop chasing, suddenly she notices. Suddenly she wants to check where you went. Suddenly she remembers your worth. This is not love. It's entitlement. It's not attraction. It's her realizing the convenience is gone. And if someone can only value you when you walk away, then they never valued you at all. Contrast. A woman truly interested in you will cherish your presence while you're there. A woman who isn't will only recognize it when she loses it. Advice. Don't wait until absence forces someone to see your value. Live in such a way that you only surround yourself with those who recognize it from the start. If she doesn't notice your worth while you're near, she doesn't deserve the privilege of you staying. The final word on self-respect. Men often ask, but what if I misread the signs? What if she's just busy? What if she's complicated? My answer is this: real interest is never that confusing. You will never have to guess with the right woman. You won't have to explain away excuses or rationalize neglect, because genuine care is obvious, consistent, and undeniable. Every sign we've covered points back to one truth. If she is truly interested, she will show it. And if she's not, you'll know it. The question is not whether you can see the signs, it's whether you're willing to accept them. Final empowering reminder. Brother, hear me clearly. You are not created to beg for love. You are not put here to chase someone who runs from you. You are not here to lower your standards just to be chosen. The right woman will not make you prove yourself endlessly. She will not leave you second-guessing your place in her life. She will not drain your soul just to feed her ego. The right woman will respect you, choose you, and build with you. So if you see these signs, don't hold on tighter. Let go. Because letting go of the wrong one is not loss, it's liberation. It frees you to stand tall in your dignity and prepare yourself for the connection that actually deserves you. And when that day comes, when you meet the one who values you without hesitation, you'll thank yourself for walking away from anyone who didn't. That's self-respect. That's power. That's what it means to be a man who knows his worth.